Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Hello everybody, just an update video because I know it's been quite a while. So I made one video about Global and I got quite a bit more views than I thought. I was really hoping for 1,000 views, but we got it almost up to 10,000 at the moment. And also I grew about another 250 subscribers, so that's really cool, guys. And I did promise to make a video about the worldwide map showing all the airports for Infinite Flight Global. So this is going to be the video. I just want to quickly apologize. The reason that it's taken so long is because we've moved house and I've had to set up my computer and everything, and internet problems and all sorts of things. So now I'm going to start making videos at least once a week about Infinite Flight, so be sure to subscribe, guys. Global, I did estimate that it would be hopefully launched by the end of August, and right now we're approaching the end of August and Global's still not out. But no worries, Global Beta is out and I'll probably be making another update video soon about that. But believe it or not, we now have the map with all the airports that will be launched with Global. So now, as you can see here on the screen, this is a world map of all the airports. So if you kind of look around Europe and the United Kingdom, which is over here, there's a lot of airports. And America, South America around this area kind of has a lot of airports as well. Where I'm based is New Zealand, so this is kind of like a massive Google Earth in a way, and you can just use your mouse to scroll in. It takes a while to load sometimes because it's such a big map. So lucky for me, I've got quite a few airports here in New Zealand. That is really cool. Australia, you have quite a few airports as well. You have the main ones. You got the Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne and all that, but you can also fly in little areas where you've got small airports. You go to Asia and Japan. Japan's got a few, and you got a few more around here as well. But I think a lot of airports, you go somewhere to like the UK, the United Kingdom, Germany and all that, and Europe, there's so many airports here. America is probably the biggest one, guys. Heaps and heaps of airports over in America. So we're kind of used to flying around this area anyway without Global, Los Angeles, but there is quite, when you zoom out you can see there's a lot of airports in America. There's also quite a few down here. Actually a lot of small airports. So you can see the size of the plane actually depends on how big the airport is. So this airport here, you can click on them and it also gives you a little bit of information, but remember it is a bit slow because it's such a big map. So the bigger the plane is, the bigger the airport is. So these are, you can look here, we have a big plane here, medium size, and we've got really tiny planes. Hopefully they load. We've got like a really tiny planes just here. Is that a plane? If that's a plane, that is one tiny airport. I think it might be. Wow, what is that? Is this a plane? That's a plane right there. So that apparently is an airport. Wow, that is, maybe that's not supposed to be there. Either way, that is super tiny. Maybe you'll just land on this little stretch here. But as you can see, there's been so many airports added. Up the top left here, you can go map. I haven't tested it on mobile, so I think computer's the best because it's such a big world, such a big map. There is a team called the Infinite Flight Airport Editing Team, I think it is, and what they're doing is over time they're adding more and more airports. So they've already done a heck of a lot of work. If you have a look at this, they've done thousands, literally thousands of airports. As you can see over here, there's just thousands. So over time there'll be more airports added. They don't like people kind of requesting too much because they just like to work on one airport at a time each. I think it takes quite a few hours for them to add airports. So patience is a big thing. Hopefully when Global launches we'll have all these airports, which is currently updating once in a while. So we'll have all these airports when Global updates. But within the months after Global we will still have new airports coming soon. So if you live somewhere quite small and they don't have your airport, don't worry too much because you never know, maybe within the next year or 2 years your airport might be added. So if you live in one of these small cities or somewhere along here where there's no airport, in a few months after Global your airport might be added. You just have to be patient. So that's all, guys. You can find the link down in the description to go straight to this map. Do check it out, have some fun, and see if your local town or city has their airport ready for global. But until later, happy flying.